everyone, welcome to this new video of the basics of Java. So in today's assignment we will be learning about a new concept, that is we have to display even and odd numbers but between a range, and the most important thing is that the range has to be entered by the user. So what does that exactly means? I have to enter two ranges, that is the starting range and the end range from the user. For example, a user says that he or she has to find out the numbers, that is the even numbers and the odd numbers between 2 to 20. Then we are entering the starting range by the user, and this will be the end range which has been mentioned by the user. So now, because user has entered the starting range and the end range, what our task will be, we have to find out the even and the odd numbers between these two ranges. Okay, so how we are going to do that? Let's just find it out. Because we have to enter the two ranges from the users, I have already imported scanner file over here. So I will be using that scanner in our class. How am I going to do that? I will be first of all creating an object of scanner class. So I have written over here sc is equal to new scanner and using system.in. Okay, now I will be printing out a message over here to enter the starting range, and I will store this value into a variable that is num1. So I will write it down sc.nextInt. Again I will print out the message, enter the end range up to which they have to print the numbers, and that value I will be storing in another variable that is num2. Right now, because we have now got both of the values, now I will be printing out a message over here, the even numbers between num1, that is the first range, and num2, that is the second range, is. So I will be taking the for loop over here because I have to display the ranges, okay, the numbers, even numbers between the given ranges. So I will be starting my for loop from the num1 range, and it should end up to num2, right? So what am I supposed to do now? I will be writing it out. If I modulus 2 is equal to 0. Now because we have initialized it from the num1, it means, for example, num1's value is 2. So from 2 to 10 or from 2 to 20, the loop will get executed and it will access each and every element in I, right? So we will be dividing I with 2 and find it out if it is completely divisible by 2, that is the remainder should be 0. And if it is so, then we will be printing over here that, or we can just simply print i's value over here with a comma over here, or if not required, comma we don't require that much, so I can just simply print I as well over here, right? Similarly, because this loop will work for the even numbers, let's just find it out first. So I will just execute this program for now, finding it out for the even numbers only. Okay, so the starting range will be 2, the end range will be 10. So it is find it out 2, 4, 6, 8, but 10 is also an even number, right? So I will write it down over here, should be equal to. Let now check it again. I have entered 2 and the end range is 10. So if you can see, 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10 are the correct numbers. Similarly, I will be again writing it for what? For the odd numbers. So I will be again using the same concept for finding out for the odd numbers. So I will just write over here the odd numbers between num1 and num2 is, now because the logic here will be should not be equal to 0, because odd numbers are those numbers which are not divisible, completely divisible by 2, right? So let's just execute this method, execute this program again. The starting range is 2 and the end range is, let us assume, 15. So let us now check. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and 14 are the even numbers, and 3, 5, 9, 11, 13 and 15 are the odd numbers. So this is how we will calculate and find it out, the numbers, the even numbers and the odd numbers between a particular range. Hope you guys understand. Thank you very much.